Hi everyone, Nevada nail person Joanne, and I would like to share a few products that I tested out, tried out this week. Some are from a recent haul, some is from some subscription boxes, some recent subscriptions. So yeah, let's just get into it. So first off, this makeup has been on probably 12 and a half hours already. So yeah, it's lived in. So I guess it just attests to the longevity of this makeup that I'll be sharing with you. So let me get into it. So first off, I did receive the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick in the shade Shell. And I've been using this all week. I was using it for the first 3 days with the Sephora 47 brush, and then the last few days with a beauty blender. And I will say I think I prefer the beauty blender a little bit better. Using the brush with this particular product, definitely a sheerer application. And believe it or not, I think I received a little bit of an intense coverage with the beauty blender, I guess because I use more product, in all honesty. So I did prefer the application with the beauty blender. This is a very nice product. I've been really liking stick foundations lately, and I think it does give you a nice everyday light to medium coverage. So pretty good product. Very happy with the sample. I don't know if I'll purchase full size. I do have some other stick foundations to try as well. More products for the face. Let's just jump into this. This is actually a primer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. So I've been a little bit dry lately, so just a little bit of this under the eye helps blend out the concealer a little bit better, I believe. And e.l.f. pricing. So good win-win product. Some more face products. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Stick Foundation Contour in the shade Fawn. And I did pick up the Cream Contour Kit from Anastasia recently. So this is what the stick looks like in the shade Fawn. And there it is on my hand. So I think it blends out pretty well. And I'm like a fair to light with yellow undertones. So I'm really loving this. And it comes in a ton of shades, similar to the Anastasia palettes. They have 4 cream contour palettes. So this would be the corresponding contour in stick form. This is the Tarte Pro Glow, and this was a little 100-point perk from Sephora. And this product, one little dab will do ya. So if I take one little dot, and I will show you. So there's the little dot right there. And if you just blend this out, this is probably enough for your whole face. Now mind you, I'm using another product too, but this one is a little bit more intense and blended well with a stick foundation. So the Tarte Pro Glow highlighter, it just says Pro Glow, liquid highlighter. Okay, with that, one more face product. I think this may be limited edition, I'm not sure, but it's still on the Nordstrom website. I picked up this Hourglass Ambient Light Diffused Light palette with the recent Nordstrom sale. And this is a palette that contains diffused light, which is one of their ambient light powders, so it gives you a little bit of a glow from within. This is more yellow toned, I believe. Then we have Diffused Heat, which is a pink blush, and Diffused Bronze Light, which is a bronzer. So there you go, there's the palette. Now you can see the marbling with the products for the bronzer and the blush. Everybody's pan will look different. It's an actual blend of the bronzer or blush along with the ambient powder, so it does give you some glow. So I'm going to pick up a swatch from the Diffused Bronze Light, and I'll try to stick towards the deeper part of the bronzer. And there's the bronzer. So it does blend out really well, and it does just look great, I think, on your face. It just gives you that little extra something. And then this is Diffused Heat, the blush. So it's a nice little flushed pink blush. I'm not going to swatch Diffused Light. It's a setting powder, a little bit of a highlight. So, loving this palette. I'm a huge fan of these Hourglass palettes, and they just released the holiday palette as well with rose gold outer packaging, a little bit pink inside. Not sure if it's for me. If you watch my Femrosa ColourPop video, you'll understand. Some eyeshadow palettes I used this week. This is the Maybelline, the City Mini palette in Matte About Town. So that's what it looks like on the inside. I have it on right now. I did capture a look with this palette. I will overlay it with this video. So I did use this shade on the lid, this in the along with this shade and this shade in the crease, and a little bit white for highlight. So I did enjoy using this palette. I don't know why, I guess feeling nostalgic, but I really did enjoy using it overall. I think Maybelline did have a bad rap recently with their other, like the blushed nudes palettes, whatnot. But I found myself reaching for this and really liking it. I think it's a pretty good formula. I'll swatch this guy over here that I have on my lid. So I think that's pretty good. And here's the darker brown shade. So really, I think really nice. And the other palette I used was the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette. And I used this a couple of days. This one isn't as shimmery as Volume 3 that I reviewed recently. I'll link that above as well. So there's what it looks like. And we have some warm shades and some cool shades. I really honestly didn't use any of these three right here. I just stuck to this part of the wheel, if you will. So overall, I did enjoy using this palette. I got it in BoxyCharm this month, as did everyone else who subscribes to BoxyCharm. And it was on sale in Sephora last week. I thought it was kind of odd how it didn't sell out, how the other Sephora special weekly sale sold out, but this guy didn't. So I did enjoy this palette, probably not as much as Volume 3, but I think it's a great palette overall. And I think you could create some really good looks with it. So Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. Lip product. I've been loving this Bite Beauty primer stick, and I did get this from Influencer. They were kind enough to send it to me for a review, but I really do like it. So much so, I like the liquid, what is this called? Bite Beauty Amouche Bouche liquefied lipstick. I picked up one on my own. Really like the formula of this. It doesn't dry down. It's a hydrating lipstick. This is in the shade Caramelized. So that is Caramelized swatched. And it is what's on my lips right now. So really enjoying that. Also loving the Benefit Roller Lash. It has this curved wand with plastic bristles, and normally I don't like the plastic bristles, but I have been liking this mascara lately. So it does give me some length and some volume. I can't ask for much more, right? So that is Benefit Roller Lash. And then setting everything down with my new fave. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. So it's a primer. You can refresh throughout the day and also use it as a setting spray. And it has no alcohol, no silicone, oil-free, and it smells like coconut. So I think that's it. This is round 2 of this video. The other one didn't, whatever. So that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll leave the bubble here to subscribe and feature last week's makeup video as well. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.